I'm Lynne O'Neill, and I produce and direct fashion shows and produce events, and I am producing the fashion show for this event for Lingerie New York. I think that there are probably around 150 people involved. When, you know, it starts with just like Renata and Kim, and it's just, you know, 7-bar foundation, then it kind of explodes into, you know, 150 people or so. My favorite part is waking up in the morning, knowing that I have a fashion show to do, going into sort of organized chaos. If it's done properly, then it's organized chaos. I studied art history at UCLA and I graduated. Everyone asked, well, what are you going to do with art history? All you can do is teach. And I said, well, you know, I just like to do that. So I moved up to San Francisco, worked at the Fine Arts Museums of San Francisco, started out as a volunteer, and then I interviewed for a temporary job at Macy's in special events. And I got that 6-month job, and then it turned into 5 years, and I learned how to do fashion shows and events. That was in the 80s, and then I left and went to Japan, and I thought, well, I'll never do a fashion show again. And so then I don't want to do that anymore. And when I came back, people started calling me who I'd worked with, and so then I started doing shows, and here I am 20 years later. I think I've been doing this for 30 years, and I still love it. When I'm calling the show, I always have the best. I'm so lucky because I have the best seat in the house. You know, everyone should have my seat, which is the bird's eye view of the whole show at the end of the runway. And so, you know, it's kind of like dance, watching dance. So much of the shows that I do are during New York Fashion Week, and so it's very, you know, it's very specific. It's about the collection, and it's about a well-edited show, you know, of looks, and you know, you have 8 minutes to do it. And whereas this show is actually really fun because it's a much bigger, it's really more of an event. And it involves so many different elements, and but it's also a fashion show. When everyone else is freaking out and going crazy and really excited, and the level gets, you know, the energy level gets to be this high, then that's when I really take a deep breath and I get very centered and very grounded. And that's the exciting part for me. I take a very Zen approach to it. I'm from Hawaii, so we call it Aloha Zen, you know, because that's the fun part for me. You know, and hopefully, and I usually work with a great team of people, and so I'm able to relax. When you see me, when I'm not relaxing, that means that it's, you know, a little bit confused. There's a lot of chaos going on that I can't sort of control. But anyway, but normally it's, you know, that's when I get to like a really quiet place, because that's when I'm happiest, actually. You know, when I get to call the show.